It offers actual accurate GMAT questions which have appeared previously, and in terms of what it does not offer, that is... Hi guys, my name is Pratik Joshi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be speaking whether the GMAT official guide is really worth the money and whether you need to buy it or not. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So this video will not only feature me speaking about the GMAT official guide, but I'm going to be also showing you what is there in the book and what is not. So let's start. So the first thing that you need to know is that on the cover it mentions that when you buy this, you get the book, you get the online format of the book and the mobile app. So now regarding the online and the mobile section is that both of them are synced. So when you actually log into your online portal and log into your mobile, and if you answer a few questions on the online format, then automatically those questions are answered on the mobile app as well. Also, as they mention here rightly that it has online flashcards, yes it does. Online exclusive 150 more questions online, absolutely right. And build your knowledge, questions organized from easiest to hardest, yes, that is also the case there. And this particular segment where they say the only source of real GMAT questions from past exams, that is absolutely true guys, because I have actually tried to solve other question banks from other different brands, and trust me, this is the most authentic form of GMAT questions that you will find. So if you want a source where you actually get GMAT questions which have appeared earlier, then this is your book. So when you open the book, you will actually see that they have given you instructions of how you can log in, and they've actually given this code here which I have cancelled out because of obvious reasons. So when you use this code and log into your portal, you can actually see how questions appear and determine how many questions you want to answer in what time frame, and based on that you can increase your speed. That has helped me personally, so that is why I would recommend the same for you. Now in terms of what this book offers and what it doesn't. So in terms of what it offers, as I've already mentioned, it offers actual accurate GMAT questions which have appeared previously in the exams. And in terms of what it does not offer, that is actually the concepts. They have given here small concepts where you can just go through it in brief, but they've actually mentioned all of that in brief. So like you can see here, this is the arithmetic section and this is like fractions and stuff. So they've actually just mentioned what is fraction, what are integers and stuff, addition, subtraction, multiplications, mixed numbers. They've only mentioned it and then they have left the topic alone. So after this theory comes the problems, where they've mentioned the problems as they come in the GMAT exam. So as you can see here, the problems are actually there in terms of various integers, arithmetic issues and everything that you see. But in terms of the theory and concepts, they have just given you a brief intro, and by brief intro I mean really brief. And they have left the topics alone and they have directly gone to the questions, which I think is okay, because the GMAT official guide serves as a source of previously answered GMAT questions alone. If you want concepts or where you can actually learn the theory from, then I personally feel that you can go to any online forums or you can refer to various YouTube videos and get your doubts sorted. But in terms of concepts, this book is not what you want. But if you want questions which have appeared previously, then this is your book. Now talking about the different sections of the GMAT exam, then this book will address the verbal section, the quant section, that's all. Now in terms of the IR section and the AWA section, the AWA section, they have only mentioned some rules which I'm pretty sure you already know by now. So as I said, this is the analytical section, and you can see that they have just mentioned analytical writing assessment, what is measured. Now in terms of test taking strategies, directions, scoring guide, what you need, what will make the argument strong and stuff. Then the other things like sample analysis of an argument and stuff. So actually you don't get like to know what they actually ask in AWA, what type of essays they ask you to write. In terms of the IR section as well, there is the same case where they've actually just explained about IR section and how it works, what can work in your favor, but then the questions you actually need to solve in IR section are there on the online portal that I mentioned earlier. So the book does not mention anything about the IR except the rules. So as you can see here, this is the integrated reasoning section, and they have just said like overview of integrated reasoning section, and they have mentioned what is measured, then different types of questions that they answer in IR, and some brief examples of what charts are there and stuff, and section instructions. That's all. Like you can legit see they have finished IR in just 10 pages max, and after that analytical writing is starting. So as you can see, IR and AWA are not answered, or basically no questions have been provided in this very book. Like actually looking at the like how fat the book is, you actually guess that okay, things may be there, but they are unfortunately not. But that's okay, I feel, because AWA there are like hundreds of topics which they can give, and then you will, by the end of the time when you prepare, you'll be like, I have not covered half of them. So that is up to you, I feel, in terms of the AWA section. But in terms of the verbal and the quant section, they have particularly gone through each and every section with in detail questions, and the questions go from a particular difficulty level of easy to extreme difficult. So I feel the 80% of the journey, the easy to the moderate and hard, is very doable, but then the last 20% is where the actual problem starts, where you have to actually go through concepts again, and you actually have to go through the theory again to actually answer those questions. So the final conclusion of this video, where you should buy this book or not. So if you need a book where you want concepts to understand from and you want to understand the theory behind it, then this is not your book. But if you need a valid source from which you can practice earlier GMAT questions, then this is your book. I feel this book will cost something around 1,800, 900, like max 2,000 rupees on Amazon and all. Then this is really worth that money, because not only you, but after you use this book, you can actually sell it maybe to your juniors or someone. The link of this book, that is the latest version of this book, is down in the description. So if you want to buy that, then you don't have to actually search like which is the authentic version of the book and stuff, because there are actually copies of these books in the market. But don't worry about it, I've actually mentioned the genuine GMAT official guide for this particular year, that is the latest book, in the description. So you can click down there and order it for yourself right away. And since we are done about talking about this book, and if I have forgotten any topic to cover in terms of this particular segment, then make sure you mention that question in the comment section below. So that is it in terms of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video till the very end. If you like this video, then don't forget to click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll be seeing you for the next video. So until then, be happy, stay safe, all the best for your prep.